Hey guys, this is William with a video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. I'm playing my first ever 4-player game on Board Game Arena with Merrick, Invoke, and Dorian Gray 2. Looking at the pile here, I see Sheepwalker, see Pig Breeder, Hedgekeeper. So there is House Steward, so could first pick something like Roof Baluster or even Brushwood Collector with an eye on getting the House Steward points. But Sheepwalker guaranteeing myself the first sheep grab is pretty nice. So I think I'm just going to take that here. I can always take the first sheep and turn them all into vegetables. Okay, well, Childless is awesome. So I think I'm going to grab Childless here. There is Priest in the game. But yeah, grab Childless here. Childless is awesome. Geologist, a forest or reed bank accumulation space. You get one. I assume this is 3 wood, 1 reed, 1 clay, and 4 player, 3 or more player. Buy a cattle for 1 food. Interesting. Day labor space. Build exactly 1 room or renovate your house. Probably not. Yeah, so I think this is Stonecutter or Frame Builder. Let's go Stonecutter. Frame Builder, I usually want a reason to play it. Wow, we've got Scholar here. So there's Scholar and was it Manservant in the game? Scythe Worker. Play this card to get a grain. Field facing harvest 1 additional grain from each of your grain fields. Get a bunch of wood. Harpooner. Meh. If I get Frame Builder back, I could play Scholar and try to build stone rooms for 2 stone, 1 wood, 2 reed. Especially like if I build with Childless and then just focus on Reno instead of sitting for family growth. I think I take Scholar here. I don't think I'm giving up that much by doing it. Take Roof Baluster here. Since this is a House Steward game. And I can think about grabbing the grabbing Frame Builder if it does come back. Clay house with exactly 2 rooms, 3 clay, 2 reed, 2 stone. We've also got Master Bricklayer whenever you build a major improvement. This would be fun with Scholar if Scholar could build majors, but it can't. I mean, I could still play Master Bricklayer, I suppose, but like, I already have Stonecutter. They have a very similar function. I'll take Priest here. Maybe I get Clay. I don't know if Clay Hut Extension is even in this, but take Frame Builder. Yep. And there is definitely a world where I go to stone right away. And when I go to stone, I have Scholar. Exchange some clay for stone with hard porcelain. Don't think I want Sack Carter Corn Scoop with Childless. I think I take Mining Hammer. Yeah, I think I take Mining Hammer, and I'm very seriously considering a Stonehouse line. I'm not totally certain about the Stonehouse line yet, but So with Stonecutter, okay, Scholar plays Stonecutter Frame Builder. I have to play Priest manually because I have to be in a clay house for Priest to go off. So Scholar can play Stonecutter Frame Builder and maybe Sheepwalker. If I want to play Sheepwalker, I don't necessarily have to. But yeah, play Stonecutter Frame Builder, and then each of my rooms are, yeah, two stone, one wood, two reed, which is doable in a way that five stone, two reed rooms are not. Oh wow, rammed clay here. Large greenhouse is not bad. Yeah, definitely taking rammed clay here. Nice. The problem with drafting a stone house line is that if I'm uncertain about the quality of competition, then most of the time it's going to be better for me just to play normal. Oh, mantelpiece has the -3 on it now. Um, this could be a stone for, let's say, a Reno in 7. This could be a stone for 4 points. Looks awesome. Yeah, the problem with this potential line is that, shit, Ranch is still here. Unfortunately, I do not have a hand that can go for Ranch at all. Uh, what do I want here? Is Sleeping Corner playable with Childless? Collect a couple grain. Maybe. Yeah, passing Ranch around feels bad. But yeah, I think I don't want Threshing Board. I don't think I want Drinking Trough. And I think Thick Forest will just come too late. Sleeping Corner at least comes with a point, even if it doesn't do much else. Yeah, so Clay Embankment is awesome with rammed clay. Yeah, so the reason that this would not be a good idea is if I expect that my opponents, like, let's say, usually what happens is like maybe two opponents are not very good and don't know that you're supposed to grow. And then what happens is the one opponent that does know that you're supposed to just build grow gets a huge edge just because they can start playing into 6 wood. They can get big resource grabs. They grow early, so they just get to 4, and then they get really good resource piles, and then it just kind of run away from there. So that's kind of the downside of drafting a strategy like this when I'm not certain about how experienced my opponents are. Major or bottles? The problem with bottles is the 2 food really slows down my reno, right? If I'm trying to play childless, like I really want to get that first room ASAP. So I think I take manger here. And I think my plan is I think the plan is probably just two fields since I don't have any plow help. But 2 fields with mining hammer and some major improvements should be doable. So we got House Steward first action. All right. Good to know that that's out there. So yeah, I definitely can compete for the House Steward. And I get Reedstone Food or 3 wood here, which is excellent. So we've got Wood Carver being played. Whoa, first action start player from Dorian Gray. Yeah, so this is where yeah. They're probably gonna play some free crappy miner that has like a miner ups. What? They didn't even play an improvement? Uh, what? It's kind of um yeah. I'll take Reedstone food as many times as I can. Yeah, the thing is, once it's out of alpha, then people will start getting rankings and stuff, and ratings and stuff, and then I don't have to play with anyone below average. Yeah, yeah. This could be. Yeah, I don't know what this is. This player. Let's see what their second move is. Plowing. So start player, no minor into plow. Okay. I'm gonna win by at least 15 points. Oh, I don't know about that. If Reno comes out after family growth, that makes a big difference, right? Okay, they reset. Okay, good. I was gonna say, I will just leave the game if they're gonna first move start player no minor, because even though it's good for me, it's bad for the game. The second move, I want a wood grab. Brushwood collector. So green could build this round. Major has flipped, so I could build the fireplace here, or I could take 2 wood. Red fishes, eh? Um, I don't know when the sheep's coming yet. I'll take 2 wood. Push for my childless. Green built already in round 2. Hmm. I guess there are cards that would let green grow here. Oh, day labor plow. There was another day labor. Yeah, sheep doesn't flip till round 4. Okay, sheep not flipping till round 4 is very good to be aware of. Kind of glad that I didn't build the fireplace, so I'll take a 3 wood action. Probably 3 wood and Freeock Childless if it's there, or 3 wood and then build if it's there. Assuming that Reedstone food does not come back. Oh, they changed the confirmation time. Kind of. I like that it was really quick before. Oh well. Why does green have... Oh, house steward. I was going to say, why do they have a 4-point edge? Because they only have one field, but it's counting the house steward points right now. So, taking a green. Yeah. Green can have the first sheep grab, that's fine. They didn't flip until 4, so I don't really care. And I can still swipe them with, like, if Scholar plays Sheepwalker, for example. Also, I sit in front of green, so green defending start player or green defending build from me makes it kind of tough for them. Junk room for invoke. Okay. Invoke wants the 4 wood action, so that probably forces me to first move build. Yeah. Hard to predict what red will do. Maybe 2 read, but generally takes 3 wood. There was like that there was ranch in the draft, but I feel like I can't assume. There was ranch in the draft, but I feel like I can't assume that that it got to them. Don't see Agricola on BGA. How do I access it? Yeah, what you have to do is you have to go to the forum, Northern Watch, and in the forum there's a sub forum called Alpha. Go to that, and then there's a thread called Agricola, and you just go in there, and the instructions are in the first post. And then you can also just reply to the thread and say, invite me, please. So I could play an Awk here. But Reedstone Food's available, so I'll keep taking Reedstone Food when I can. Obviously, Priest is dead because I built the wood room. That's okay. I was only going to play Priest if my opponents were really pushing hard for rooms, but I'm happy to have Childless in play. So we have stone flipping. So I like Reedstone Food. I like 4 clay. How much wood do I want? I certainly want 1 wood grab to get Mining Hammer out. I would like to get those 2 stables. Yeah, I'm probably gonna play Mining Hammer. So yeah, 3 wood action would be good. First action, 1 grain. I'm guessing this is a miner that requires being on grain. Corn scoop though, yeah. Yeah, 1 grain space has been taken twice already, which is crazy. Yeah, so I want wood, but don't really have a source of wood right now. Do I want to sit on start player? With childless, it's slightly better than normal to not sit on start player. So I'm going to take clay here. Clay sets up for rammed clay. It also sets up for the clay bunch. Market stall. Okay. So they're running out of miners, presumably, if they have to first move 2 grain to market stall. And presumably they will not want to take start player if they don't have stuff to do with it. So I should probably play an Auk here. Could play Scholar, just get it out of the way. Could play Sheepwalker. If I play Sheepwalker, then I get to swipe the first sheep grab. Now this means that green pretty much... Well, green can still feed with the fireplace and the vegetable. Yeah. Blue wants to play some junk room stuff. I could play Sheepwalker here. How good are stealing those sheep, though? I'm not sure how good stealing those sheep actually are. I kind of just want to play Scholar here. Stay on target a bit. Reno flips, nice. Let's get green again. Yeah, late family growth game. So green's got to start player again, but does not. Takes fishing. Okay, so this lets blue start player here. Yeah. Thought it was proven they will take start player, no minor. No, that was the red player, Dorian Phillip. That was the red player. Green did not. Green took 2 grain first action, which would have let me jump them. Red setting up to double build. So I take 4 wood here. So mining hammer has to be in play before I reno, right? Yeah. So blue needs food. Gets 1 food when they play a miner on family growth. So they really just need 2 food. Takes 3 wood. So not too much for me to do here. I think I'm taking 2 stone. I want to get full value out of this mining hammer. Yeah, I'm keen to get full value out of this mining hammer. Mantelpiece is a bit worse, but I make it up with the point from the stable. Right, because Mantelpiece obviously wants me to reno ASAP. Plus I've got this clay embankment, and once I start renovating, then I'm going to start spending clay, so... I guess I'll take Reedstone Food over 2 stone. Reedstone Food's available. Grab a vegetable this time. Since I've got 2 grains so far. Will I stable block red if red start players? Probably yes. I don't think red can afford to start player though, because they only have 1 food, 1 grain. So childless is strong. Yes, childless is very strong. Childless is extremely strong. Because it looks like I got to play Childless, and then I'm going to get to grow second in a late family growth game, which is really good. You don't want to watch that 15 points. With late family growth, probably not, right? Because in late family growth, everybody's scores are reduced. So it's unlikely that I'm going to be much over 50. But it is possible. Go ahead and play Mining Hammer, and then I'll Reno with my second move. And play a... Do I want to play a Cooking Hearth, or do I want to play the Clay Oven? I think I play Cooking Hearth. I think I want to hold on to these 2 grain for Sleeping Corner. I could Clay Embankment, I suppose. But once I've Renoed, then... Like, I kind of want to hold Clay Embankment until later. Oh, good point. I can't Cooking Hearth. I have 3 clay only. Yes, thank you. You're right, Northern Watch. You're right. You are right. So, 3 clay Fireplace then. Clay Oven, and then 1 grain plus food next round. Could do that as well. If I'm not... Yeah, I was thinking build the Cooking Hearth and then get vegetable food next round, and that's 4 food. But yeah, if I can't build the Cooking Hearth, then the Clay Oven is a lot more appealing. The only downside is I kind of wanted to hold the Clay Oven until I had Stonecutter out. But I guess these guys are taking grains, so maybe building the Clay Oven is annoying for them. I like that. Yeah, the other thing I was just thinking about Renault's smoking mantelpiece, but I don't think I'm playing large greenhouse anymore. Let's play rammed clay here. And if I Renault gets Scholar online, but it doesn't let me play an improvement. By getting Scholar out would let me play Stonecutter at the start of the round and then play Smoking Mantelpiece in round 9 for 2 points. Unless I think I need to go for one of the actions on the board, but I don't think so. The other thing I could have done is I could have played Stonecutter, and then that would have left Reno Improvement as a option. Reno Smoking Mantelpiece is an option, and it would have saved me a stone on my Reno as well. Yes, I'm gonna do 4 or 5 rooms, fence 15, covering 8 or 9 spaces, and then 2 fields. Cattle trader. This is the take cattle when you go on grain, right? Yeah. Kind of awkward with sack cart because with sack cart you don't really ever want to take the grain space. So green has to grow. So 4 wood I like. 3 sheep is good. 2 boar is good. 3 reed is okay. I kind of like reedstone food twice over 3 reed though, to be honest. Because I still want a bunch more stone. 3 clay is as good as 3 wood for me. Almost as good. Not quite as good. Almost as good. Clay could be good for clay embankment. Yeah, but I could probably get 4 clay next round. Take the 4 wood. Green sows. All right. Blue's getting a cattle. Red has played no cards yet. Red's playing family version here. Yeah, hard for them to feed with no cards. What, they're building the fireplace here and then you eat both your boar? Yeah. I'll start player to get myself 6 wood. I play mantelpiece here. Okay, all the actions are done, so I'm guaranteed 6 wood. So with my last move here, I could take 3 reed. I could take reedstone food. Um, there's 2 stone there. I will need more food. I will need more food. Take the 3 reed. If I have too much reed, it can go into a BMW. So we have 5 fields plowed already, which is unusual. Maybe it's normal for revised. Not the most experience with revised. So after this 6 wood, I really want to wheel the 3 stone. The 3 stone just gives me lots of options. It's a room plus the BMW. Play an Ock here. Play Frame Builder. I kind of want to hold Frame Builder until I get the stone action, but it's okay. I might, if I get the stone action, I might build last move, so. And if I don't get this stone, I probably read stone food into the BMW. So I can't major minor last move, so maybe plow last move? Although if I plow, I am fighting over so bake with blue, which I don't love. Oh, green is gonna, or red is sowing here. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, I can plow into, and if I don't get so bake, I should get 5 food fishing, so. So nobody's, so this player's built a 4th room, but these two have not built a 4th room yet. Green does not have the clay to build again right now. Would need to take clay. That's also a reason that I don't want to pass the clay embankment too early, because I'm worried about giving them the clay. So there's 3 pairs of animals next round. Pretty sure I need to first move take the 2 cattle over so bake. Do I have a miner to play? Could play manger. Yeah, sure, I'll play Manger now. I think there's not really any rush to play Manger, but I think it's fine. Green takes the clay. Yeah, so green definitely going to build at least one more room. Blue takes wood. That's good for me. That means I get to do my sow bake action. Sow a grain. Bake a grain. And last action could build the BMW here. Yeah, last action, major, minor, BMW. Yeah, I think that's okay. And it seems like 4 rooms might be good enough for the house steward points. So I can do 2 stone, build, grow next round. 2 stone, build, grow. Playing market stall. That market stall gonna go around the table? Maybe. Yeah, Scholar's quite a bit weaker when it can't build the BMW there for me, because I could just play Manger on my family growth action. Hmm. I think there's a reasonable chance that I get the do the 2 stone build grow line, so I will not eat a reed here, because eating a reed messes that up. Yeah, if I had an extra action from Scholar to take the reed, that would be a lot better, because that would be 6 food that I could take. Can't I eat a reed? Use Scholar to roof baluster? Ooh, that's a good idea. I like that idea. Yes, that's an excellent idea. I kind of wanted to hold the roof baluster until later, but yeah, that's a great idea. Because then I can first move, take reed. Yeah, good call, Northern Watch. That's a great call. Yeah. Yeah, that's a really good idea. And then I can first move reed stone food or 3 reed. Also, family growth will not be available because green hasn't grown yet. Because red got to double grow. So maybe I'm doing first move something else. First move wood grab or clay grab. Good memory that I have roof baluster also. Yeah, so I could read wood, build. Or probably 4 wood first. Reed stone food. The one problem with this line, I'm kind of dependent on getting plow into sow next round. Plow, sow, family growth is my 3 moves, which means I'm not fencing until 14, which means my cattle are not breeding again. But it's a good line otherwise. How long have I been live for? 47 minutes. So this game will be done in an hour, which is quite quick. Quite quick. Considering that there's no timers, this is very quick for a draft. Very, very quick. I guess that's the advantage of, instead of having to type in chat, it goes in here, like what you're doing, so you don't have to announce it. I wonder also if it's because it's training mode, there's no rankings, so people are playing a bit looser. Yeah, if I could build the clay oven with the scholar, if I could have built the BMW and then the stone oven with the scholar, I might do that even instead of building another room. Just because the stone oven makes my feeding a lot nicer. Nobody taking start player in a 12 is funny. Everyone's too busy getting stuff for their fencing mostly. Yeah, because I'm going to need an extra 3 food next round. I guess someone could play that cow card, that cowbell card. That would get me 1 food. And then I could bottom feed, but it would be much better to do a sow bake action. I do have 1 clay, and I'll go into the round with 1 stone. So I would have to take a stone. I would have to take a stone to build the clay oven. Or the stone oven. Which you know what, I might do that. I don't have to spend this clay. I don't have to fence 15. I have a stable. I can fence 14. I was thinking I need to fence 15, but no, I can fence 14. Hey, milk jug got played. All right. That's a little bit of food. Also, the other thing is if I get plow sow next round, I could plow sow a grain field and then play sleeping corner and use the clay for a fence. See what red's gonna do. No scholar. Hmm. So I mean, I'm almost certainly gonna get food out of the cattle. Almost certainly getting food out of the cattle. So if I grow, if I could do the plow sow line. Oh, oh, never mind. Blue was still start player. Who played Milk Jug then? Milk Jug was played by Green on Family Growth. Okay, I thought Red had taken start player. My mistake. Yeah, let's try for the sow bake line. Ooh. Does Green need it? Green's got one food with 4 grain in their supply. I think Green could be going after the stone oven. I'm going to try the plow here. A family growth. Perfect. Yeah, I should get so baked back then. I guess it's possible blue sows. No, blue's going to fence. Good. So the only way I can really get wrecked is if I get blocked on fencing. And it seems like Red's already got, some amount of fencing. But they're kind of unpredictable. So it's possible that they first move fence 3. Or fence 5. So maybe after sow bake, I have to forgo family growth to take start player. That might be the situation here. Because if I don't fence, I lose, obviously. With the manger, fencing is way too important. And they just took 5 wood. And the only reason I can think of them to have the 5 wood is for fencing, so... Okay, I'm going to start player here to make sure I get the fencing. Because red is just way too unpredictable. I cannot assume that I'm going to get... that I'm going to get fence. Which this might cost me the game. The fact that I have to do this in defense. How many points is fencing? It's 9 plus 3 plus 4. So it's a 16-point move. Why is it asking me to choose how to pay for the renovation? That was weird. Oh, it was just showing the two options. I wonder if I could have clicked that. I wonder if I could have clicked on it. I wonder. I should try. I should have tried for the sake of testing. I feel like it's been on this player's turn for a while. Okay, they did move. 2 food, fish. Yeah, no joinery or anything. Discard a cattle. Yeah, so blue's got the best farm. Really nice farm. The only problem is they don't have the house steward points. But they certainly have the best feeding at the end of the game, so all their actions are just going to be points, like pretty much straight up. They're probably going to build the pottery. Well, so this is going to be done in under an hour, but this last round has been pretty slow. Oh, there you go. No problem. You shouldn't be able to eat an animal during the breeding phase. Yeah, you shouldn't be able, but I guess this happened to Maruska the other day too, where he ate an animal during the breeding phase, which seems like that's gonna teach people the wrong rules, but oh well. So fence is a 16-point move, puts me at 38. Family growth puts me at 41. And then I'll have one free move. Oh, it might have been correct to play Sheepwalker there. If I get second move Sheepwalker, then I could have turned one sheep into a boar. But blue might first action take the sheep, so. Yeah, I have to worry about red fencing. It should give me a choice of how to pay for it, and it did. Good. Yeah. Pay a clay, keep a wood in case I play Sleeping Corner, which cannot happen. So I should have kept a clay then. In case I play the Stone Oven. Yeah, I should have played that occupation because I can eat a raw grain and a reed and feed seven, so I have one extra food. Sorry, I don't have to eat the raw grain to feed seven, so I could have one extra food. So I should have just played that occupation. Yeah, because then I could get then this would be a 4-point sheep action. So yes, that was silly by me. Let's take this one. I might get double growth somehow. It seems unlikely. I have to imagine one of these two players will block growth. Oh, and I get a food for Milk Jug too. Yeah, I definitely should have played Sheepwalker. Darn, that was a bad mistake by me. Might cost me the game. Might be tight enough with blue that that matters. The other thing that could cost me the game is if green has like Mason or something. But I don't think that seems likely. they're going to Reno and play the pottery. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's a ton of points. With 2 moves left? They have 6 food right now, so they can eat a boar and breed. If they get family growth without room, then it's going to be really close. Yeah, if they get family growth without room, it's going to be really close. Green has no fences. I know green has no fences. I'm talking about blue. Blue's the one I'm close with. Invoke is the one I'm close with. Why don't we take family growth without room? That's exactly what I'm going to do. Yep. Because there's no need for me to take family growth with room because I don't use the minor improvement. And that should make up for my blunder of not playing Sheepwalker. Ooh, occupation here. End of the game points card. Braggart. GG. GG. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. So what's it? 7 points. It's 5 points. Braggart's 5 points here. Braggart. Yeah, so in this game, I got to grow second in a late family growth game, which was good. Blue kind of had the first growth handed to him, and then he also got family growth without room in 12. So those two things were very good for blue. Yeah, I did a bunch of, like, my baking was not really that good. I think, yeah, my baking was not, like, the most efficient in the world. But yeah, ultimately it comes down to I need to play Sheepwalker at the start of 14. If I do, I have a boar, and then I can tie for the win. I believe. I might be 1 point short. Because they breed a point. Yeah, it looks like I'd be 1 point short, actually. Be 46 to 45. I could have 45 here. Darn. Yeah, so getting enough stone was very tough. Um, yeah, so stone was tough to get this game. because yeah, I think blue took stone pretty highly every time, which makes sense with Braggart, right? So yeah, I would have lost by 1 point if I had played the thing. So it doesn't actually matter. Wait, Manger is only 3 points? I thought Manger was 4. Is Manger only 3 in revised? Manger is only 3 points for 8 in revised. Oh, okay. Manger got rebalanced. I didn't know that. So, okay. With revised Manger is not as good. I did not know that, actually. How do you even fence 10? Cover 1 extra space from here. So you go a third outside. You do 12 and then 3 outside. So then you only have room for 3 rooms and 2 fields. Yeah. My fourth family growth came a little late. And yeah, I there's definitely some cards I need to rebalance in my mind. Like Manger, I thought was 4 points, but it's only 3. And yeah, and then the mantle piece was only worth 2 points because I didn't get the stone cutter out earlier because stone was pretty tight to get. Childless was very good. Childless was very good. Um, yeah. The other thing is with Childless, I could have, instead of getting Scholar going, I could have maybe gotten a couple crops in the ground. That might have been an option. But with Mantelpiece, it seems like renovating was good. Yeah. I think ultimately the fact that I did start player nothing to secure fence in the last action in the last round, that was also very bad. I could have grown. I could have just grown. All right. I could also go look to see. I could look to see like. I think I was last a lot that game. Not last. I think I was third a lot because I think the Braggart played a bunch of improvements, which was putting me in third. It was unfortunate. Um. Yeah, I mean, I'm not too unhappy with the game. Yeah, I have to lower my expectations on Scholar. Yeah, because if Scholar could have played the BMW and maybe the Stone Oven, that would have been obviously really good. So the fact that it can't play majors is important. And then I had a couple dead miners, which would have been nice to have played. For example, Sleeping Corner for a point. The clay embankment was not worth anything. And maybe that should have been predictable because I knew I was going to spend all my clay when I was renovating. But I guess I was thinking if wood's really contested, this lets me take clay for rammed clay and then use this as a bunch of clay, which is like wood because of fencing. So, yeah. Maybe. So, I think this game was a bit of an example of blue did the growth thing and no, don't do a complicated game, just take good resource piles because blue got to take like all the wood that green did not take because green did not end with any fencing, which is unusual. Hmm. And yeah, smoking mantelpiece. I maybe should have been in position to get that out a bit earlier as well. That could have been the other thing, is get smoking mantelpiece out earlier. So I'm trying to think about how to work priest into that game. So if I want to work priest in, I need to Reno in 6 and then play priest after. And then childless has to already be in play. So probably Reno in 6, priest after, and then build in 7, and then Reno in 7. That would have been the line. So you get childless online in 6. Hard to imagine that getting the priest action is better than having gotten childless for 4 rounds or 4 rounds. Yeah. Oh well, good game. Yeah, I think definitely that's one where probably the revised meta, with the revised meta, I probably should not do stuff like Scholar. I should just plan to start player 6 wood a bunch of times and win that way. And get lots of actions and then draft cards that reward having lots of actions, like Assistant Tiller. Assistant Tiller giving you a food every time you plow, for example. That's probably the meta play that I should be weighting more strongly towards. So, and then yeah, just getting enough stone was kind of tough for building the stone room. So, because yeah, I was hoping to build 4 and 5 room. I was hoping to go up to 5. Because 2 stone 1 wood 2 reed is not too bad. I would have rather have a 5th room than the BMW, but it turned out that I needed the BMW for feeding. So